when you got people like us. Come now, come now, come now. No, everything's still going well. I would love to believe. I would love to believe everything is still okay. I think everything is still fine. We are in a great space, and no, and I mean we're here celebrating your journey. It's important to catch up every now and then. How many times do you sit down and discuss your journey, take stock of the paths that you've taken, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, the window shopping, the big shopping, the what's it called, the sabawelling, the impulse buys, the wrong purchases. Ever bought? What's the worst thing you ever bought that you insisted on getting?
Because the lady looked at me funny like I couldn't afford it when I asked her a question about the size.
Did you have one of those?
I have those all the time.
So it's a prove a point purchase.
I'm not even messing with you.
It's a prove a point purchase.
Yes. That impression that I'm gonna leave with you when I leave that shop, I need for you to know.
And there needs to be a at the end of it. So things like what? Are those high end items usually, right?
Unfortunately.
You see, this is why I thought to ask. Shame. So this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen at Pick and Pay.
No, not with the
this happens in True Religion and LV.
Mm-hmm. Where I always size 3, and most of the time the shop only order 1. So my question would be, do you have size 3 before I even start fitting on the shoe? And yes, ma'am, but the price doesn't like
see the problem now. You answered more than I asked, and there was a tone.
Now I want all your size 3.
Hey, you see now. Did you need them? No.
Of course not.
Did you want them all? Not really.
I love shoes so much. I sleep in them like when they're new. I just love that.
Really?
Feel the smell, everything about them. Shoes just really exciting. We all have our things.
Okay, no. I'm not against it. I'm just visualizing.
And I turn around and look at the shoe and then back.
So like the whole onesie, comfy pajama onesie type of vibe, and then your new heels.
I don't wear onesies.
Okay, not necessarily onesies.
Because I'm scared that I won't strangle myself.
Strangle.
I've got
That is so odd.
I promise you, because I sleep with keys on and everything, so I don't do a onesie because I just think that would be in the danger part of things.
Okay, let's call it evening wear, or not evening wear. Let's call it sleepwear.
Sleepwear, okay. Cool.
Okay, you steal sleepwear and then your heels.
And then my heels, yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
Sure, and then I'd walk around the house and that's just it.
Okay. Is that how you break them in, or is that how you psychologically attach yourself to?
Used to them, so I don't, every time I see them, I get excited.
So that you're not making a big deal out of them when you actually get to wear them out.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a shoe addict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
I love shoes. I don't know about the addict part, but yeah.
Yeah. Crackheads say the same thing about crack. Like, I don't know about the crackhead part. I mean, I love crack. But I don't know about the crackhead part. That's got a bit of a negative connotation. I'm a head, I mean, I love hip hop. Okay, so. Have you ever not paid for something and left with it? Whether deliberate or by mistake, it happens. It happens usually with a group. Like at a restaurant, how someone's like, no, I got it. Eventually, you guys, when you guys are done arguing, walk out. By the time you get outside, like, who paid the bill? Ima.
Such a beast.
Okay, let's go.
Nice. I have actually, and it was a day.
It was a day.
It was a day. Sorry, the true.
So what was the situation?
I don't know what. relationship type things. When
Okay.
you see things on video and you're thinking maybe we should try it just for laughs or whatnot.
Okay.
And getting into the vibe,
Okay.
when the things are new, everything goes.
And exciting.
Of course. And it was really exciting,
Mm.
We walked out with it and didn't even think about it afterwards. I don't even think the item was ever used.
Okay. You feel better now.
Much.
You offloaded.
Yeah, no, great.
Oh man, listen. Siphokazi January. She's with us. In fact, it's kind of taking over the show.
It's taking over is a huge thing to say.
Yeah? Well, look, I'm usually 100% of the staff complement behind the mic.
Okay.
So giving up 50% of that is a
This
takeover.
is hard for you.
No, it's not hard. I don't have separation anxiety.
I do. You just warned me.
I don't
30
have-
minutes in,
I
keep
don't,
out.
I don't have separation anxiety. I actually, I think it's because I love interactions.
But I don't want them to end though. Did you love them that much?
Okay, I'm gonna have separation anxiety at the end of this show today
Okay.
because like we've been having such a vibe that having to hand over the studio,
Yeah, like why?
like really, P-where do you really need to do the invasion? Like,
You know,
yeah,
unnecessary.
you know.
Like your body.
Is it so necessary? Anyway, the entire vibe that we are doing today, catching up with Siphokazi January, speaking about all things Siphokazi, all things entertainment, and also digging a little bit into the person that that controls the heart that ticks behind all of it, and the mind that works behind all of it. One thing you thought you'd never apply that you learned at school, that you found yourself applying for real. Like you even made an issue in school, maybe like, where am I ever gonna use this? And then one day in your professional life, boom, it starts being something that you could apply. And maybe not just one thing, because I know there's quite a few. I remember, funny enough with maths, simple things. I mean, maths, obviously, the simple mathematics stuff. But then there's certain times where you're calculating certain things while you're speaking with somebody, because as they're speaking, they're very technical about it. Then there's some formula that jumps at you like, no, you're like, no way. It happens. It also happens with English words. Do you throw them out there?
No, I don't throw. I just speak.
You don't like throw it to be like a curveball word.
I'm not really that type. No, I wouldn't say that. Because throughout school, I've always been part of readathon, reading things.
Sure.
Words have just always just spoken.
And also, I guess somebody who's always been articulate and expressive. You kind of not just learn words, but even learn how to put them and enunciate them and contextualize.
But I did extra though. I did extra English lessons in school, so I didn't think that they knew that the part of talking was going to be mine. I think it was just to maybe inform me a little more.
So you did extra. Why? Don't people do extra classes because they're struggling?
I wasn't.
Or were you doing extra because you just liked it that much?
My parents thought that I liked it. I think. 'Cause it was
Oh.
nothing to do. And because I was getting into readathon and being school rep, they thought that I needed some extra.
Ah, because yeah, it's good. Oh, more like reinforcement.
Yeah.
Okay. Your worst subject in school? Not like marks wise. Not like, huh? I liked Afrikaans. I was surprised myself with Afrikaans because I've always been into languages, so it was an easy language for me to understand. And then looking at the outcomes and how, I would fare near the top of the class.
Look at you! Business economics was that for me, actually. And the point is that I wanted to actually not be like, there's always a black person, the black person amongst the white people. I don't want to be that. I want to.
Who, the guy? Like,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
talk.
Yeah.
I
But I
hate
wanted to earn it somehow. in my own way. I don't want to just go up there for sports or do things. So I make sure there's one subject I got right, which is business economics for some reason. And
Did you enjoy it?
It was
Or did you challenge yourself to
I
it?
challenged myself to it. I don't think I enjoyed it that much, but it was I could excel in it.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Listening to radio when you grew up, is that something that you did? Were you a TV girl or a movie girl, or were you? I was a radio dude through and through.
I
You're
music.
music, man.
Yes, I used to do rap songs and try to get them into my head, write them down.
Because you want to memorize. I mean, you want to know the lyrics. You can't come there mumbling like you can get away with it in R&B.
Yes.
You know how Michael Jackson's beat it was pire, back then pire. With rap, oh man, if you don't know the lyrics, like we're out, guys. Like, and you can't just come in on the chorus. Like, nah, you don't know the song. You gotta spell check, cause yeah, and as you learn the lyrics, you've got to understand what they're actually talking about. Like, not what they're saying by what you gotta get the meaning.
But because we live in different modes,
it could mean 1,000. Oh my goodness.
And you think maybe 20 years later you actually get it. Oh.
You know? Yeah. And I love the fact that once we all started getting to know the lyrics, that's where we start branching off now. Some of us want to go write our own. Others want to get more involved in the choreography of the whole thing. Others get into the swag and the outfits. Others get into the culture deep down. Others go the complete opposite way and, find whatever that they resonate with musically or whatever. And you always know when you've taken that fork in the road, but you don't know it at the time.
No.
But if I ask you now, I know. You can tell me the day you took the fork in the road. You're like, I know which direction I'm going. I don't know if I should ask.
I know, do it, because it's a journey for me, the hip hop thing, and then I'll just bring back other lyrics and songs and things, and it's just crazy.
So guys, while we were playing Kulo the songs mix, we were having a discussion here, and I happened to go on YouTube. I happened to go on YouTube, guys. Toady Mac has this song featuring Benchmark called Yes Chick, huh? Yeah. The video, the way it's shot, makes it really easy for you to kind of recognize whoever you might find in that video. There's one girl in the video. I think maybe I'll leave it at that for now. Go check it out. Good song. Shout out to PJ and ambitious. AE man, AE. But tell me, maybe send a voice note if you recognize anybody in that video besides Toady Mac and Benchmark. Like a little cat burglar situation. Well, that's what they call it. Those safe cracker types. Oh, listen. We try eventually. So, I understand that there is quite a significant hip hop artist, one of the new wave, the younger brothers, who's got a bit of a thing for you.
Oh, I'm never gonna tell you anything ever again.
Oh, you didn't tell me anything. What, are you talking about the Nasty C thing? Are you talking about the Nasty C having a crush on you thing?
Clever boy, that one. Clever boy. Any day.
Oh man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Def Jam Africa too. Guy doing big things. Recognize. Look, you gotta know you're doing something right. When you've been somebody's crush ever since you've been
It's cute.
ever since. No, not just him. I'm saying, when you were on Simunye, there were those whose crush you were when you were anywhere in your journey. So as long as you keep a crush or two,
Okay.
you know, just like haters, you gotta keep a few crushes. You gotta keep a lot of haters.
Okay.
You can't move around with no haters. Like imagine everybody liked you. Nah.
Money.
Like, imagine everybody liked you. Like, oh my God, it's her. There gotta be someone who's like, ugh,
Yeah, ne? Okay.
like why?
And they're just pulling me up. And
Oh,
that's
listen.
that's bad.
Your biggest fans in the world are those who claim to hate on you.
Okay.
You know how much time they spend following you around? Like they want to see everything so they can hate on it. Like they watch your videos on YouTube to dislike them, like to thumbs down them. Like it's an effort. Why do you think I appreciate these people so much?
I suppose if you look at it that way. But
Yeah, you know they use their data, they use their petrol, they use their money. Like they come to your shows, they come to your shows and take videos of you performing to go and show people how whack you are. Like I didn't even have to hire a videographer. You were there. Like
Thank you. You're saying thank you. Yeah? Thank you, Hayden.
yeah, man. So what do we have to look forward to? Siphokazi January. How is she wrapping up 2022, and what is in the plans for you as a media person now? Because I know you've transcended any one particular medium of media. You've shown that you are capable and very able to function at many different levels. You've done what? Technical production. You've done content production. You've done presenting on radio and on television. You've done a lot within the ranks, right?
Are you putting it together,
Huh?
And now here you're putting it together.
Well, I'm saying, with all of that being said, it's why I refer to Siphokazi in the future as a media person, because now you get to choose your space with all the experience and your the footprint that you've made. What can we look forward to when it comes to Siphokazi January and where she's going forward as a media person?
Well, I think it's all open for me.
Sure.
Whichever way I decide to go. But I think I'm grateful, so very grateful to be at this unique place that I'm at as a media person, as you put it. Because lots of people, I think, want to get into it and they probably can't or weren't able to. So I think I'm privileged in that sense. And honoring that and going forward, I'd love to be content with myself first.
Oh,
Being in a place
yes.
where I'm happy in order for me to be able to then handle what my haters or my lovers then want from me. But otherwise, just be in a space where, even with the work and just personally, that I'm happy. Because, I mean, you can't really separate the personal and the work stuff, because you're selling yourself. It's your name. Sometimes I feel like I'm separate from Siphokazi January.
Sure.
Ooh, Siphokazi.
Yeah.
But I'm not. So in order for me to function well, and the whole being has to be happy.
Does entertainment still make you happy?
It's the only thing that makes my world like turn different colors.
Something happens when you're in that space, no?
Sometimes I wish I could just leave it alone and like jazz or something. It's because I think jazz is one song.
Yeah.
But that's just me and my hearing. But with entertainment, whether it's the graphics or it's the visuals or it's something happening.
Or even the blend, the combo of all of it.
Yeah, put it together. Let me have it. I love creativity and seeing other people flourish from it.
This is awesome. This is awesome to hear. And I mean, for a change, we get to understand it also from the context of somebody who's known as an entertainer, but being entertained is just as important.
Oh, yeah.
If not more, actually, because that's how you get a reference of, I can still do that, or I can do that, or I
When
can...
Gone came through, I twisted my hips. It wasn't a sneaker code, but I mean, that's how much...
Ima, how did that... Catch. You opened the door. You opened the door. I gotta hear this.
Coco. Bye-bye.
You opened the door. What happened?
I was dancing.
What song was playing?
And I remember the song I called. DJ Gaz, the song, it just got everybody going at that time, and I think we hadn't heard anything that made us move
Mm.
in a while because it was hip hop for a bit. And then when that song came through, I was in there and I was practicing my obviously voice. Now, if you're an entertainer
Ish.
or you entertain people or you've danced, you know that you cannot do a whole thing without having your voice as a finisher. Now for
So wait, you even did the whole build up to the Vosha. So you did the moves escalated up
did you
to
hear me say finisher?
pre Vosha to the pre Vosha move, and then what? You Voshoed.
But the thing is that because I challenged myself, man, I didn't want to do the normal voice. There's a voice that goes in
With
the
one leg. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
problem is that in the video it doesn't show how they come up. And so when I did it and I did to the side,
Oh, no.
Destruction Boys destroyed me. I just laid there, you know when you feel something, but you don't believe
But something popped.
it. You don't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. So I sat there for a good 10 minutes thinking, no ways, this is not going to work. Can you imagine limping for the next while and trying to explain to people what happened?
Oh no.
I couldn't.
Something popped, and then
Yeah, no, I was like that for a good 10 days. But I mean, during December as well, thinking of the bills when you have to go to the
wait,
hospital.
that was a December move.
Mm.
So what did you do for New Year's? Like you didn't even have a thing to.
Well, I mean, I was, after the hip thing, I was done with it.
You're more civilized
Yeah,
after
I
then.
know. I knew what I can and can't do. It's easier that way when you understand what you should not do as a mature.
How were you supposed to get up from that?
I still don't. I don't know. But I mean, maybe I watch really slowly and I see the how they.
Or they edited out like it's a secret.
Yeah, well, and then it's just sideways, and I'm like, But I didn't think about it though, like twice. So I just thought, okay, I could do it. I mean, I'm pretty good at dancing, I thought.
Warning. Do not try this at home.
No.
Well, try it, but don't say we sent you.
What's your word? What's your
Yeah.
5?
Oh, yeah. Because there's also the because Vosha has defeated many a person. No? There's the multiple Vosha, and then on the third one, the person gets up and the thighs, the knees lock like 3/4 of the way up. Now, the angle you're at, the person in front of you is too far to grab. The wall is too far, so you you have to call it.
Hence the practice sessions. And I was alone when I grabbed my hip. So I was practicing in order for me not to have those.
Okay. Oh man, listen, 6 minutes before 12, Siphokazi January. Any parting words before we say goodbye to the people?
No, man, no parting. Just coming together.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Separation anxiety.
We spoke about this. We did speak about this.
So rather you let me know like the minute we're going to be off and then
Well, yeah, look, I'm signing out after this, so
there's nothing after this.
just gonna be,
Karanyana phase.
it's gonna be P-Way coming in with the invasion at 12.
You and I can make very good friends, you know.
Hey, separation.
It has you doing things sometimes.
It has to.
No, it has been a wonderful day. I never imagined it would be like this.
When you woke up this morning.
No, I did not picture this at all. I go with the flow for the
Right,
most part.
right.
Yeah, this was another flow. It was leveled up flow, and I appreciate that.
Excellent stuff, man. Listen, you could have been anywhere between 9 and 12, but you chose to be with us, and for that we're eternally grateful. Thank you for making Moment of Truth your 9 to 12 destination. Until tomorrow, take care of yourselves so we can take care of each other. Tomorrow,
It's only
a day.